Yeah, dear students, good morning to all of you. Am I audible? Dear students, am I audible for all of you? Please confirm it. Okay, students. Yeah. So last class what we completed, my dear students? Last class what we have completed. So I want to know what is our last class discussion. Tuple. Yeah. So tuple is completed in the last class. So list and tuple. List was completed before tuple. Right. Both of them are comes under list category. Why do you use list category, students? Please answer my question. Why do you use list category data types? Why do you use list category data types? Understand my question first. Why do you use list category data types is my question now. Why do you use list category data types? I told very perfectly. You must answer that thing whatever I gave in the class. To store multiple values. So dear students, I did not get, okay, only Susmita, Susmita, you are giving the correct answer. I told you that students, please repeat what I explained in the class. Please don't answer whatever you know. So please read the notes. This you need to repeat as this. It's my humble request to all of you. Please repeat what I explained. If you answer your own thing, it is wrong answers. Whatever I said, you need to repeat as this. You are saying to store multiple values. That is not correct at all. To store multiple values, either of same type or different type or both the types. With what? Unique and duplicates in a single object. You need to answer these points, then only it is correct. If you answer your own things, I am not responsible for it, my dear students. Please ensure one thing, you have to be very careful about it. You must be little careful about in this aspect, my dear students. Please understand me and try to continue. Okay. So I don't want to comment on your answers. Please answer what I explained. That's it. So that you will get the first-hand information and you will be getting fruitful results. If you answer your own things, I can't comment it, ma. Please understand me. The list explained, tuple explained in detail. If I go to our place, data types, if you go to our place, data types, the biggest topic in the Python, and there we almost coming to an end. List category data types I'm going to discuss today. I'm going to enter list category data types. Please concentrate on this area very nicely. So let us enter into the list category data types. List category data types I'm going to discuss now. So why we use this list category data types? We are going to enter into that. Set category data types we are going to enter. Set category data types also known as what? Collection data types we can call. Collection data types we can call. Okay, right. So let us start with what is the purpose of it. Dear students, we already had a discussion related to list category data types. List category data types and set category data types are one and the same, but only the difference is they never allows duplicate values. Who will not allow? Set category will not allow duplicate values. I'm giving the clarity here. Once again, the purpose of set category data types, set category data types is that it can store multiple values, either of same type or both the types with the unique values. That's it. With the unique values in single object. No duplicates are allowed. I can say in the bracket, duplicate values are not allowed. Duplicate values are not allowed. Duplicate values are not allowed. This point you must be careful enough. Duplicate values are not allowed, my dear students. Please keep in mind. Okay. So the first question you will come across in the interview point of view is, what is the difference between list category and set category? List category allows any kind of values, but with unique as well as duplicates. You have seen that in the class. Whereas when you come to the set category, allows only unique values. Any kind of values they allowed, but only unique values are allowed in a single object. That is, a duplicate values are not allowed. Duplicate values are not allowed, my dear students. Next, this category contains, set category contains two data types. Set category contains two data types. Two data types. They are, what is the first one, student? First one I am going to say set. And the second one is called what, frozen set. Frozen set. So once we understand one thing, other thing is going to be dead easy. My dear students, please be careful, ma. Set is going to be set and frozen set will do the same operations, but set is going to be mutable and immutable. It is both. I will show you how it is both. It is both mutable and immutable, whereas this frozen set is a purely mutable only. That's why in the beginning only I am giving the clarity to you. Both of them are going to do the same operations like what we have learned. But only thing is set belongs to what? Set belongs to what, both mutable and immutable. Frozen set belongs to immutable. Frozen set belongs to immutable. Set belongs to both mutable and immutable here. Right, students? Now I'm going to enter into set data type. I'm going to explain. Set data type. I'm going to explain. Okay, students? So did you understand the difference between set category and the list category, students? List category, both unique and duplicates. But set category is contains what? Unique values only allowed. Unique values only allowed. Fine, students. Only unique values are allowed. Only unique values are allowed. Fine, students. Let us move to the further discussion now. Let us move to the further discussion now. So let us go to the first data type is called set. I am going to enter. I am going to enter. Set data type I am going to enter here. Okay. So let us start with set data type now. Yes. So come on, students. Now I'm going to enter into set data type. Yeah. See, as usual, set is one of the predefined class. This is the first statement I'm writing every time. Predefined class and treated as set category data type. Set data type. Set category data type. Okay, student. Set category data type. Fine. Then what is the purpose of the set data type? Dear students, the purpose of, I already said, the purpose of set data type is that I will copy that point as it is. Frozen set purpose is also same, and this also going to be same. Frozen set, but one is a mutable and one more is immutable. That part, if you remember, it is more than enough. The purpose of set data type is that to store multiple values, either of same type or different type or both the types. With what values? Unique values in a single object. That is, duplicates are not allowed. Duplicates are not allowed. That point you have to remember it. That point you have to remember it. The purpose of data type, set data type is that to store multiple values, either of same type or different type or both the types with unique values in a single object. Duplicate values are not allowed. Very good. Now, let us go to the one important point I want to cover. Let us go to some small paint. I want to cover some small mathematics knowledge, dear students, because to enter into the further, I would like to give you some mathematics knowledge. Have you heard about set theory, guys? In mathematics, in maths of your school days, in school days, you heard about maths, set theory you have, right or not? Set theory. Fine, students. So in your school days, you might be heard about, yeah. Okay, students. In your school days, you heard about maths, set theory. Yeah. Now I'm asking a question. What is the definition of set? Can anybody can say? Definition of set. Mathematics I'm asking. For a few minutes, you come out of your Python and try to discuss normal thing. Okay. Ramesh is saying collection of elements. Okay. I'm writing collection of elements. Okay. Collection of objects you are saying. Okay. Okay. Group of same elements you are saying. The different answers are coming. Group of what? Same elements, like that. Collection of data. Collection of data. Of course, you are saying that. Okay. Collection of integers. Yeah. Soumya. Soumya is saying one good answer. I like that. I like that answer. Collection of well-defined elements. Well-defined object. Right? A collection of well-defined object you are saying. Okay. I'm going to say collection of well-defined objects. Yeah. So collection of well-defined elements. I can add one word to that. Collection of well-defined elements. Okay, my dear students, I'm not going to comment on this area. I'm not going to comment on this area. This is not appropriate. This is an appropriate. This is an appropriate. Right. Okay. Chiranjeevi. Okay. So, okay. So she said this answer. Right. Correct. This is a correct answer. What if this is called a correct answer? Let me elaborate. Let me elaborate. Let me talk about what is the meaning of this set. I like this word. This is a perfect thing. Even if I define, I will define like that. Let me talk about it. Let me explain. Let me explain. Right. Right, mom. Now I'm talking about maths only. Maths only I'm going to talk. Yeah, all of you listen my explanation then. No need to worry about it. I'm there now. I'm going to explain you now. Now, see this. Let A is equal to mathematics. Let us go to the school days for a few minutes, ma. 10, 20, 10, something like 15, something like, 13, something like 20, I'm saying. This is my data, ma. This is my data. B is equal to, B is equal to, I'm saying something like, 30, some 10, some 40, something like 25. This is my data, what I have. This is what the data I have. Now, somebody is asking, find A union B. Find A union B. Find A union B. Now I'm saying that here, like this. What is the point I'm saying here? See, A union B is equal to, like a mathematics I'm writing now. Look at, you don't be hurry, I said. Still you did not catch my points. You listen, when I'm explaining now, you listen. My interest is not to ask the answer. My interest is to observe some different point here. My interest is not to ask the answer here. My interest is to say something different for you. I know that you know how to do the union, but my interest is not that one. My interest is something different. Okay. Let us take 10, 15, 13, 20. This is called one set A. Union operation. Because to give you the strong knowledge, I have to explain like this. 30, 10, 40, 10, 40, 25, 40, 25. This is the data what we have. Okay. Then what is the answer we are getting here? Answer what we are getting is equal to, what is the answer we are getting? Union operation. Union operation says what? Get all the elements of AB. Now you wait and don't try to say anything. I only will say 10, 15, 13, 20. Look at, 30. See, already 10 came. Again, one more time I am writing 10. The 10 is not permitted. Second time, what the 10 I am writing, which is highlighted, is not permitted. That means well-defined elements means unique elements only. The meaning of this well-defined elements meaning is duplicates are not allowed. So 2 times 10 is already there. One more time you are writing 10, which is not permitted here. So second time 10 is not permitted. Union operation says that get all the elements of A and B and take only unique elements. So second time 10 I am not writing because already well defined means what? Already defined. Once again, it is not possible to define. 40, yes, I can take it. 25, I can take it. This is the data of union. A union B is also called what? One value. A union B, this is called. This is called C is equal to. It is also one union, one set only, na? A union B is also called one set, my dear students. A union B is also called one set. That is called C. I am taking that. It is called C. I am taking. It is called C. I am taking. Union is also called one type of set is equal to. One more way also I can write it. One more way. See, this is called one possibility. 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 Second possibility I am writing. What is that? 10, 15, 13, and 20. 20, comma. What I am doing? 25, comma, 40, comma, 30. Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Quickly. Is it valid or invalid? Also valid. This is also valid. This is called another possibility. Second possibility. This is also another second possibility. This is also called one union only. D is equal to, listen very carefully, my dear students, because I am going to give you very good clarity on this area. Because in interviewer point of view, there is many questions are coming on this area. Next time writing one more way, D sum E is equal to A union B is equal to, now I am going to say, what is it? 25, 40. Last three elements I am writing first. 40, 30, comma, 10, 10, comma, 15, 15, and 13, and then what I am saying, 20. 20 I am saying. 20 I am saying. Now I am saying here like this. 25, 40, 30. Now 10, 15, 10, 15, 13, 20. This is called third possibility. Third possibility. Now I am writing possibility. This is called third possibility. So dear students, try to understand first possibility, second possibility, third possibility. Like that, many more possibilities I am taking. Tell me the case. The elements of set are displaying in one possibility or many possibilities. Tell me, the elements of set can be represented in how many possibilities? N possibilities I can represent. N number of possibilities I can represent it. N possibilities I can represent it. Many more possibilities I can represent it. If you remember me carefully, whatever the elements we are representing in set, that elements I can represent in many possibilities. That's why set, an object of set, if you understand me, an object of set never maintains insertion order. Never maintains insertion order. Meaning is, once you represent the elements in set, you may not get the elements in the same order. In any of the order, that elements will be displayed for you. In any one of the order, that will be displayed for you. That any of the order is called one of the possibility of that set. Am I correct? Is this point is understandable? Set never maintains any insertion order. But a list you take it, tuple you take it, tuple you take it, there always maintains insertion order. Insertion order is maintained, whereas insertion order is not maintaining. Why? Because the set elements can be displayed in many of the possibilities. All of them are correct only. All of them are correct only. So I hope that you are understanding this point here. What is that point here? I am writing here. An object of set never maintains insertion order. That means whatever the order we insert, that may not be able to display in the same order, it can display in any one of its possibility. In other words, in other words, whatever the elements, I'm writing, my dear students, whatever the elements we are organizing, whatever the elements we are organizing, whatever the elements we are organizing in the object of set, those elements can be displayed. Those elements can be displayed. I'm writing here, can be displayed in any order. Those elements can be displayed in any order. Out of its many possibilities. I hope you are understanding. Out of its many possibilities. An object of set never maintains insertion order. In other words, whatever the elements we are organizing in the object of set, those elements can be displayed in any order out of its many possibilities. That's why an object of set never maintains insertion order. In other words, any elements you are organizing, that elements will come in any one of the possibility. See, students, is it clear? Because I'm worrying about this statement. Is everybody got it? I hope so. Am I clear? Quickly, my dear students, all of you. Right. Coming to the point of it, next, I'm going to write the next part. The elements of set must be enclosed, must be written within curly braces, like this, and elements separated by comma. Very good. Elements must be separated by comma. And one more thing is syntax. If you want, I can go for this. Syntax, I'm going to give you the clarity, students. What are the syntax? Set obj is equal to, say, see here, value 1, value 2, so on, value n. Value 1, value 2, value n. This is called non-empty set. See, students, be careful now. Set obj is equal to, all of you carefully follow. Set obj is equal to, now I'm writing like this. Everybody generally feel that it is going to be like this, but it is not going to be a set, my dear students. It is not going to be a set. It is stated as a dict. In dict also we use curly braces, and this is not a dict. Generally, if you remember me, if you say T is equal to, like this we used it. It is called empty tuple. Or also we wrote T is equal to tuple of. We used it like this. Both of them are called what? Empty tuple. You already know. L is equal to, I wrote like this. Also called as what you know. L is equal to what you know, list of. Like this we used it. This is called empty list. This is called empty list. But in this case, you see S is equal to like this. E is a wrong representation of empty set. Wrong representation of empty set. Then how do you do this, sir? Set is equal to set of. Like this, you need to write it. Set of, you need to do it. This is called empty set. I will show programmatically in the class. This is a wrong. This is called what? Set of. It is called what? Set. Empty set. We will go for it. Let me show you this description for you. Still I will continue it. Because I am writing the properties here. Carefully try to understand, my dear students. Let us go to the command prompt here. Let us go to the Python command prompt here. So go to the Python command prompt. I'm going to take Python 3.10. Now observe it, right? So coming to the point of it here, S is equal to, S is equal to, or S1 is equal to some elements 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50 comma 60 comma 10 comma 100, like that I wrote. See, two times I wrote 10, 10 and 10, two times I wrote, but two times 10 is not going to come. Even though you have written two times 10, don't expect that you will get error. But 10 is organizing how many times? 10 is organizing how many times? Only one time. 10 is organizing only one time. So let us go for S1, print of similar type, that is called S1 comma type of S1, type of S1. See, my dear students, whatever the elements you are organizing, those are not coming in the same order. In any one of the possibility, the elements are coming. Some unknown order it is coming. So it is of which type? Set type. So people will ask a question, why set never maintains insertion order? Why set never maintains insertion order? Can anybody can answer in my class? Why set never maintains insertion order? Come on, students, all of you. Why set never maintains insertion order? Set never maintains insertion order because any one of its possibility it can display. See that immutability, mutability, what way it is related? Huh? I told already. Many of the possibilities are there. I told here, because of immutability, mutability, there is no way related here. There is no way related here. I told why you are going for irrelevant things. Possibilities. Set is having the elements. Any one of the possibility we can take it. First possibility, second possibility, third possibility, n number of possibilities. If 6 elements are there in the set, 6 possibilities I can write it. 6 possibilities I can write it. So I hope you are understanding that this is the value we are getting. Which type? Set type. So this is a compulsory question in interview point of view. S2 is equal to S2 is equal to 10 comma KVR, and I'm writing here something like 33.33 comma Python. Now I'm writing something like true, like this I'm taking. Some different elements I'm taking, different elements I'm taking. See that print of S2 comma type of S2, I am taking. See that answer here. You are not getting in the certain order. You are not in a same order we are getting. We are getting all the elements. Any one of the possibility is coming. It is called what? Set. We call it as a set. So we are getting set here. This is the set. Different type of elements, same type of elements, but duplicates are not allowed. Never maintains insertion order. Are you able to understand my point? Is it understandable? Yes. So coming to the point of it, S2 is organizing all types of values. The purpose of set data type is to store multiple values either of same type. What are the same type of values? Here same type of values. And also stores what? Or different type of values. Different type or both the type of values. Which values? Unique values in single object. That is what here single object I am taking S1. I organized. We are getting in all the elements in any one of the possibility. And S2 also different type of elements. All the elements are coming in its own format. So ultimately we got S1 and S2 here. Next I'm going for S4 is equal to, I am taking like this. It is an empty set, my dear students. Print of S4, S3, S4, or you want to take S4 or S4, you can take it. See that it is a set, doesn't contain any elements. You can find out LEN of S4, you are having 0. LEN of S1, you have certain elements. 7 elements are there here. Empty, non-empty kind of things, you got it. My dear students, one more thing, as you are expecting that S4 is equal to S5 is equal to, somebody will say like this, which is not a set, which is a dict data type it is. Which is a dict data type it is S5 and S5. Here, I got it. This is called something like this. It is not a set. It is called a dict type. So be careful about understand this mechanism. So I hope that you people are following up to here. I will copy this example in our place. Coming to the next area here. An object of set never maintains indexing and slicing. In other words, whatever the elements we are organizing in the object of set, those elements can be displayed in any order out of its many possibilities. Right. Dear students, once again I am trying to say, once again I am going to say, so here I am going to say the set object never maintains a insertion order. Definitely, it cannot have a specific index. Am I correct, students? Once it is not maintaining the insertion order, you can't say that that is present at a particular index. Am I correct or not? Once it is not maintaining insertion order, we can't expect it what is the index of it. So index we cannot maintain. So an object of set, and on the object of set, all of you students, on the object of set, we can't perform indexing and slicing operations. Indexing and slicing operations, because these are the regularly asking questions in interview point of view. On the object of set, we can't perform indexing and slicing operations because why it is not able to perform? Because set object never maintain what? Insertion order. Never maintain insertion order. Why it won't maintain insertion order? Because there is a lot of possibilities are there to display the elements. That's why I gave the mathematics knowledge for you. Mathematics knowledge. Actually, it is a most important frequently asked question. Can we perform indexing and slicing on the operations on the set object? People will say not possible. Not possible. Why not possible? Because it is not maintaining insertion order. Why not possible? Because it can display any one of its possibilities. You have to remember that. So come back to this point here. Take one S1. This is an S1 what we have. You try to perform. This is a S1, you take it. This is an S1 data we have. Try to print of S1 of 0. Generally, the people who don't know anything about the Python, S1 of 0, if you say, they will say 10. Suddenly, they will say the answer called 10. It is their innocent knowledge. It is their innocent knowledge. They don't know anything. You ask any people outside, they will say the answer called 10. You see the error now? You see the subscriptable error. Set object cannot be subscriptable. Press enter key. Set object is not a subscriptable. Type error. You can't do any illegal operation you perform. You will get a type error. Any related to wrong values you pass it, value error will come. See that subscripting is not possible. That means you can't perform indexing operation on the set objects. One more time you perform 0:6 you write it, 0:6 you write it. Slicing operation try to perform. Slicing operation try to perform. Same error you will get it. Once again. Not possible to perform the subscripting on this. On the object of set, we can't perform indexing and slicing operation. Is the point number, is this line number 11 is clear? Everybody, students, be careful, ma. All of you, please. Is this line number is clear? Yes. Yes, ma. All of you. Because I can't call the name by name because so many students are there, I cannot call it. Please be careful and feel responsible and try to understand. One by one, we are going to enter. Yes. Now, coming to the point of it, on the object of set, we cannot. This is called the properties. One more thing I want to tell you. One more thing I am going to tell you. Since indexing is not possible, you can't locate the elements. See, students, we can't locate the elements. We can't locate the elements means what? We can't locate it is a 0th index, first index, second index like that. Suppose if you feel that it is 100, you will get error. I am trying to modify the data of S1. I'm trying to modify the data of S1. I'm trying to modify the data of S1. You see error will come, error will come. See that set object does not support which one item assignment is not possible. Hence, set object is what? An object of what? Set belongs to both immutable. In the case of what? In the case of what? Item assignment. In the case of item assignment, I will put it in the bracket. See, item assignment. See, you are seeing the answer here. Set object does not support item assignment. Immutability means it never allows us to do the change in this case. Okay, student. And a mutable, I need to write up, belongs to both mutable belongs to both immutable and mutable, belongs to both mutable and immutable means in this case mutable. I want to show you how it is mutable, my dear students. Let me print it. Print of S1 comma id of S1, id S1 comma id of S1. Print S1 comma id of S1. See the answer now. You got the data in any of the order whose address is 3088. Be careful, students. Now I am saying, of course, I am going to discuss. There is a function called add function. There is a function called add function in set object. Like a append function in our list, there is a add function in S1. See that I am adding something like HYD. I am adding HYD to S1 at the same address. See, my dear student, because it's a very important point I'm going to give you. HYD is added to the set, but at which address? Same address. What is your opinion here? What is your opinion here, my dear students, all of you? HYD is added at any one of the place at the same address. Adding is possible, but modification is not possible. See that it is a very regularly asking question. When it is mutable, when it is mutable, when it is immutable, they will ask you. In the case of add function, I will write here mutable. In the case of what function, students? Add function. In the case of add function, this is called a mutable. In the case of immutable, in the case of item assignment, that is called like that. An object of set belongs to both mutable and immutable. I hope you are following me. Right, students? Are you understanding this important point? Yes. Yes, ma. What is this? Swaradamini. Samradaya. Some name, ma, I'm not getting. Samradaya. Samrini. What is that? Deshpande. We can do it, ma. I will explain that. I am going to explain that. Deshpande. I'm going to give you the clarity. These are the properties. Deshpande. I'm going to explain those functions, ma. Okay? Right. Now I'm going to give you the example what I shown you there. These are properties related examples I'm going to take you. From here I will take this example. Daily, we will do the example part, explanation part, everything will be done one by one. Say that set. Now this is a different type set. Now there it is an empty set. I'm going to mention it here. Empty set. Empty set this is. So S4, print it, got it. Now length of S4 is 0, no elements are available. Length of S1 is called 7 because 7 elements are there in that place. S5, I'm trying to create this one. It is not an empty dictionary. I'm writing here, not empty set. But it is dict. It is a dict. I'm going to explain that. Dict is a further discussion I'm going to give you. It is going to be a dict. So, what is that, ma? So, who is this? Venkatesh. Yeah, Venkatesh. Where is the problem? S1, S2, S4 like this. Like this. You mean to say S3 need to take my dear student? Anything can be taken. Ma variable name can be taken, anything. A Venkatesh. So this is called, it is not empty set, not empty set. Okay, not empty set, not empty set. That is, it is here it is empty set. Somewhere else it is gone or what? 1 minute, ma. 1 minute. Okay, here it is called. Here it is called not empty set. Correct. Yes, 4 is empty set. I already told you empty set this is. Okay, empty set S4. And S5 is not empty set, but it is a dict. So let me go in my smooth direction, students. Don't try to interfere in that, and I'll go wrong in that area. S1 of 0, not possible, not possible. S of 0, 6, slicing is also not possible. Indexing is not possible. Slicing is also not possible. You are trying to modify that. You are also giving an error. You are also giving an error. See that. Set object does not support item assignment. And you see that in the case of what? Adding. In the case of adding, happily it is permitted. Add of HYD. HYD can be added to the set at the same address. That's why it is called a mutable. This is called a preliminary information, properties related information. Okay, A Venkatesh, no problem. So coming to that, no problem. I corrected it, whatever it is. So finally, if anybody asks you tomorrow set information, you need to tell this properties and you need to tell this basic examples. Okay, right. Come on to the point back. Next, I want to discuss about one more point, predefined functions in set. I want to go for predefined functions in set. What are those predefined functions in set? We need to go for it. Predefined functions in set, we need to understand. What are the predefined functions in set? I want to go for it. So come on, students. What is the specialty of set? You tell me. Can I perform indexing and slicing on set quickly? Can I perform indexing and slicing on set? Quickly, I want to know. No, we cannot. Why we cannot maintain indexing and slicing on set? Why we cannot maintain indexing and slicing on set? Because it cannot maintain. Mithun, correct. Order is not maintaining. Why order is not maintaining? You can say, sir, it can display any one of the order out of its many possibilities. Out of its many possibilities, one of the order it is maintaining. Okay, very good. Next, can I, okay, good. Next part is, is it mutable or immutable or both? Is it mutable or immutable or both? Quickly, it is a both. It is both, students. It is called a both. Immutable in the case of what? Item assignment. Immutable in the case of item assignment. Mutable in the case of add function. Am I correct? Mutable, very good. Super, ma, very good. Please keep in mind. Please keep in mind. Last and final, I am asking one question. Last and final, I am asking this question. Look at S1 is equal to S1 is equal to, I am saying that last and final 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Like this, I am just taking 10, 10, 10, 10, I am taking. I am going to say print of S1, comma, type of S1, type of S1. What is that? How many elements are there in S1? It's only one 10 is available. Only one 10 is available. See that? Is it maintaining duplicates? Is it maintaining any duplicates? No. Suppose if you take it as L1, you take it L1. You take the brackets different, na? Brackets different, you see. Print of L1, students. Print of L1. Yeah, because if you go to an interview, it's a regularly asking question. You see that it is maintaining duplicates. List maintains duplicates. All elements are coming like this, but a set will not allow any duplicates here. I hope that you are understanding what I'm trying to say. So it never maintains any kind of duplicate values. It maintains only what elements? Unique elements only maintained. I hope that also I will try to put it in the last. Of course, you understood, but I want to provide one more time here. Yeah, only one time this 10 is available. Okay, students. Now I'm going to maintain. I will enter into the predefined functions. I want to go for it. Predefined functions in list I want to go for. Set I want to go for it. How easy this is? See, students, I'm going to enter into the predefined functions. On the object of set, we can perform various operations by using, right? See, students, all of you carefully. On the object of set, we can perform, we can perform, we can perform various operations, various operations by using, by using, by using predefined functions, predefined functions, predefined functions present in set, present in set. By using predefined functions present in set, they are one by one I will write it. One by one I will write it. What are the various predefined functions present? I just want to write one by one. See, my dear students, one small point I want to say. On the object of what? On the object of set, you can perform various operations by using predefined functions present in set. What are those functions? I just want to write it. See, some of the functions I just want to write, my dear students. Let us just watch it. Add function, just I'm writing for your clarity purpose. Just it is my style to write all of them here. Clear function, clear function. Next I'm going to say copy function. By this time you need to understand. By this time you need to understand. There is a function called remove function. There is a function called remove function. We will check it out whether it is there or not. There is a function called a discard function. Discard function. There is a function called a discard function. Pop function. Pop function. Pop function. Okay. Pop function. Next we are going to say some special operations are performing. You can understand these things are very, very easy for us. Next function, some pure set operations are available. Use a disjoint. Use a disjoint. Disjoint. Use a superset. Use a superset of. Use a subset of. Use a subset of. Next is called a union. Union. Next is called intersection. Intersection. Next is called difference. Difference. Next is called what you know? Is a disjoint. Is a superset. Is a subset. Union. Intersection. Difference. I am going to write it what? Symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. What questions will come in the industry as a technical round? I will give you. Okay. Difference. Technical difference. Technical difference. These are the functions we are going to have it. These are the functions we are going to have it. Let us start discussing about these functions one by one in the class. I can say with this only I can say happily. What is that? Set is over, I can say. By saying only these points, I can say set is over. Like that, when I go like this only properties, by this time I would have been completing much of the portion of the Python I would have been completing. Because of that, we never get any job, first of all, and we never become a data scientist. In the real time, tomorrow, of course, I said many times, and now also I'm saying, and day by day, Python importance and Python popularity increases like anything. And that's why many of the companies are now adopting the Python in their real time as a data scientist, as well as you know, artificial intelligence kind of area, right? Those things we must go for learning like anything. Ankit, not like that, ma, not like that. Don't be scary. Don't be scary here. Yeah, of course, this is a common thing. Every student will feel sometimes like this. Sir, how we remember all of that scary? Don't get like. You have to have one confidence on yourself. Like what? When my sir is remembering, why I can't? Why can't I? Suppose you are my sir, you are remembering everything. I will just compare. My sir is remembering, why can't I remember? You remember many of your friends' names, many of the things you remember. So regarding subject, only libraries we must remember. But one thing, to become an expert in to settle in the life, it is my advice, kind advice, all of them should take it. With the order I am telling to my students, please remember whatever the libraries I am explaining. Because of course, most of the students in the Python domain, of course, you don't feel that I'm boasting. Much of the students are present in my class. If anybody was missing by mistake or something missing, one day they have to learn libraries. Without libraries, there is no scope for getting the jobs. That's why I am very much concentrating on the libraries. Not only in this beginning of the discussion, I am talking about the libraries. Without libraries, there is no life for the industry person. As a 24 years or 25 years of experienced programmer of the industry, I am telling to you, without libraries, you cannot survive. A doctor without tablet knowledge, medicine knowledge, he cannot survive. He will become some different doctor. So he will become somebody else. The person who remember more medicine knowledge is an expert, like you also. Once you are learning some programming, and you should feel it is a responsibility by yourself, you have to remember libraries. Any faculty teaches without libraries, that is a useless class. Just remember this. In softwares, if you learn anything, that class has to go with the libraries. Otherwise, just it is a useless class. It's only the simple indication for you guys. Right. Let me go for, and moreover, deep knowledge is required. What we have done in academics, yourself and myself, all of us, we learned just theory knowledge. Because of that, nothing will happen. But in our class, what is happening? Whatever the properties we learn, those properties I'm showing immediately programmatically. Like that, you also should do what? Learn this concept and immediately apply whatever the statements I said. Practice as it is. Download it, write a special notes by yourself, and try to keep the book in front of you. Practice it. This is my advice. Okay, students, let me go to the functions one by one. Let us go to the functions one by one. First function is called add. First function is called add. Right? Fine. Pooja, I will teach to you more database. I will teach to you two databases. One is a Oracle, one more is a MySQL. I am going to tell you Python with Oracle I am going to explain. Python with MySQL also I am going to explain. That's why you make your laptops ready now itself. Python with Oracle, Python with MySQL, be ready. You try to install those Oracle as well as MySQL. Okay, database knowledge you must know. So my course will deal with what? How a Python programmer can communicate with Oracle. Actually, they will teach only one database, but I will teach you two databases. I will give you a wonderful expertism for you. You will say, sir, dealing with any database is a left hand, left finger, sir, you will say. Left hand, left finger, you will say, because that much knowledge you will get it in the class. Okay. So today morning only your senior students, that is 7 a.m. batch people completed both Python with Oracle. Just look at on the board. So look at on the board, students, 7 a.m. batch. Python with Oracle, these many examples. Okay. And then Python with MySQL also completed. They also completed Python with MySQL also completed. For you also, I will do the same thing. For you also, I will do the same thing. Okay, students, shall I move to the further? Yes. So once you are there in my class, I have to make you, yes, Mallesh. Yeah. So we have to make you as a wonderful in my topic. That is my selfishness. I have to do it. With your cooperation, I can achieve my targets so that you can become a job holder. If you don't cooperate with me, if you don't cooperate, if you don't listen my words, Sir said practicing, regularity in attending, regularity in practicing. If you don't do it, what can I do, ma? You only tell me. You have to listen my words. You have to practice without violating my rules. Okay? Because if you do, you will get good job perspective. That is good for me. That is only the gift for me. Once you get the job, it is more than enough. Right. Fine. Coming to the point next, let us go to this. Right. Right, ma. So coming to the Right, ma. Other than this course, okay, many of the things are there, ma, Manikanta. So I will inform you. I will inform you what I used to teach other than this Python course. Regard like Java I used to teach, Java I used to teach, then Python related extensions I used to teach. All those things. Let me start this discussion, my dear students. Yes, ma. Ashraf, Oracle, you please take the help of Abhay, Abhay, exactly. We used to go for a Django also. Yeah, no problem, no problem, no problem. Contact the admins and they will give the information for you. Yeah. So add function. Come on, ma. Let me start the functions one by one. One by one, one by one, I will talk about it. Let me come to that. I will give the guidance also in the middle of my sessions. Okay, right. Come on to the point of it. Add function. What is the need of this add function? What is the need of this add function? I'm going to give you the clarity here. Let us take, see my dear students, all of you should do. Set is equal to, some S1 is equal to, see my dear students. Come on, ma, concentrate. 10 comma KVR, 10 comma KVR. This is my data, my dear students. Print of, watch it, ma, ID, type of S1, ID of S1, ID of S1. This is my data. Of course, two elements are there, 10 KVR, KVR 10. Two elements are there, two possibilities I can display. Okay, this is the data what we have. Okay, sir. Now I will go for adding some new data to S1. Adding some new data to S1. How to add it, sir? S1 dot append function is not there. Append function means what? Let us understand carefully with the scientific mechanism. Append meaning is what? Adding at the ending. But can you say that that element is adding surely at the ending to the set? Can you say that that element is surely adding at the ending? No, no, no. Very good, very good. Super. That's why append function was not there. Which function was there? Add. What is that you are adding here? Python. You are adding Python. See, my dear student, Python. Now you are adding. To whom you are adding? To S1. Add is one function. Adding the data to S1. Adding the data to S1. Yes, add it. One more element you added. S1 dot add of something like 45.67. 45.67 and print the data then. Print the data then. You see, my dear students, you can't expect that where is the data is added. It is added to S1. It is added to S1. To whom it is added, you cannot say. Random possibility. Yes, ma. Tamanna. Yeah. Any one of its possibilities added. Any one of the possibilities added. Yes, Malesh. Right, ma. Coming to the point of it, in any one of the possibilities added. See the address, please. See the address, please. 3088. 3088. So what is your opinion about it? Is it mutable or immutable? Quickly. Is it mutable or immutable? My dear students, quickly, ma. Keep your hands always on the keyboard. Be ready like a security force. You have to respond to me like anything. It is a mutable. Same address modification is done. Mutable. Somebody said immutable. Somebody said immutable. I want to see that person once. Satish. Satish, why ma? Why you said immutable, my dear student? It is a mutable na? At the same address. At the same address, modification is done. Once again, you add it. S1 dot. Add of Satish. You see Satish. Satish, you see ma? It is added. Now see where it is added, we cannot. At which address it is added? Same address it is added. Same address it is added. Okay, very good. See, my dear students, once again I am taking S2 is equal to, I am taking one empty set, my dear student. Empty set I am taking. Empty set I am taking. Here I am going to give you I'm giving you set S2 comma type of S2, type of S2, comma ID of S2, ID of S2. See that what happens? Okay, dot I said, comma you need to say, comma, comma, comma. See that ma, set empty set. Now you add the data. How to add the data? S2 dot, S2 dot, add of 100, S2 dot what? Add of 200, S2 dot add of 100. I'm adding one more 100. S2 dot add of what? Python. or Django I am adding, Django I am adding. See my dear students here, print that S2, see my dear student, S2, ID of S2. See my dear student, all the elements are added. To 100 and 100 two times you added, but 100 is added only one time. 100 is added only one time. So coming to the point of its set, it is going to be 4432. So it is comes under what? Set is used for add function is this. So I'm going to give you the clarity here. Examples I'm giving now. Try to understand me. Here I'm going to give you the clarity on this area. Print of this data. Print of this data. Added this data to this now. Added the data this one. Coming to the point of this printed this one, address is at the same place. Now some data is added here, some values are printed here, some values are printed here. Empty set is created, this is called empty set is created. Now print this part here, this is the one, this is the one. Set which is going to be done like this, adding the data this one, adding the data here, this is adding the data. S2 is added here. Now I'm going to show you like this. So here S2 dot, S2 dot, S2 dot, all the values are done like this. 2 times 100 is added, 2 times 100 is not possible to add it. This is called add function. Now I'm writing. This function is used for, adding the elements, This function is used for adding the elements to the object of set, to the set object. This function is used for adding the elements to the set object. Okay, what is the syntax here? You see, set obj dot, what is the function name? Add values, value I can say, fine. So coming to the point back, right? So coming to this area, yes ma, Ajay Kumar, I will show you dear student, don't worry, I will show you ma, please wait, I will show you, right? I will show you, okay Ajay, I will show you your answer, I will show you ma, my dear student, don't worry. Here I will keep your answer with me, I will show you. Yeah, I will show. Please wait, I will explain this, okay student? Okay, no problem, I will show you my dear student. Right, now add function is done. Now add function, is the add function is clear my dear students? Is the add function is clear? All of you please quickly. Okay, add function is over. Now I need not to tell you about the clear function. Can anybody can say clear function, what is the importance of it? Yes, and all of you say to me clear function. What is the purpose of clear function? Can anybody can say? S1 is equal to 10 comma rosum comma python comma something like 45.67, and then next is called the true comma 2 plus 3j. This is my data. Print S1 comma type of S1 comma ID of S1. My dear student, please look into that ma. Please look into that. So I got the elements here, address also I got it. Now clear function, len of S1 also you say. S1 dot clear you say. It is removed all elements. Now print S1 off. It is removed all elements empty set. See students, 2640. Is it mutable or immutable? Len of S1 you say 0. Yes, very good. Mutable. Dear students, be careful ma. Try to listen very carefully. Okay, now I am giving you this function is used for removing all the elements of what? Set. All the elements of set object and makes empty empty set object. Set object. Beautiful. What is the syntax, sir? What is the syntax? Set obj dot clear off. Clear off. What is the example I am going to give you? Example I am going to give you here. What is an example you see, my dear students? See, my dear students, example. I'm going to give you an example here. At this stage, I will give you this example. I will give you this example, my dear students. Let us watch. So, getting this data, here I'm going to give you the clarity on this area. Yeah. So coming to this point here, set object here, set object here. Fine. Go to this area, Here I'm saying class set. So go to this place. Len of that 6, s1 dot clear, removing all the elements. S1 dot clear, L1 of all these things. So finally we got L1 of this one and Len of S1. We got this area here, right? So coming to the point of it, we got the elements here. So ultimately, we understand the discussion here. So coming to this point, Len of S1, we got the data like this. Fine. So next I'm going to intimate. So related to this another discussion here. Students, can you give me just for few seconds? Just a few seconds. I just a few seconds I want. Just 10 to 15 seconds I want. I'll just come back. Okay. I'll just come back. Just a few seconds. 10 to 15 seconds. Thank you. Yeah, students. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. So coming to the point back, Len of S1 is 0. So we got that key concept called what? Clear. Next is called what I want to go for. Clear function is clear. Next I will go for copy function. I will go for it. Dear students, all of you tell me how many types of copy mechanisms we have? Excellent. 2 types of copy mechanisms are available. One is called what copy? What type of function? Shallow copy. One more is a deep copy. One is a shallow copy, one more is a deep copy. Shallow copy and what? Deep copy. Okay. Shallow copy and deep copy. I just want to go for it. Yeah. Let us see, students, carefully. Another function I want to go for it. Third function I want to go for it. Copy function I want to take it. What is the copy function? I'm going to give you the clarity. Okay. Now see here, I'm going to take up the things like this. S1 is equal to like this. S1 is equal to like this. And print the data. Print that S1. Print that S1 here. Print that S1. Now I got it. I got this address. Now next I want to go for S2 is equal to S1 dot copy. S1 dot copy. S1 dot copy. S2 is equal to S1 dot copy. What is happening? You see, print of, see that. All of you see S2, comma, S2, comma, type of S2, type of S2, of S2 here, S2 here, right? So S2, comma, type of S2, comma, S2 here. So S2, comma, type of S2, comma, S2. What is happening here? Now see carefully. S2, comma, type of S2, of ID of S2, of ID of S2. So in this case, what is happening? In this case, what is happening? Print that. What is that? Same data. Initial content is same. Address you see 3088 and 3984. 3088, 3088 and 3984. This is called what you know? This is called what you know? Shallow copy. This is called shallow copy. This is called. Ultimately, I'm trying to understand one important thing. I'm trying to understand one important thing. Content is same, but what is happening? Address is different. Already, no ma'am. See, all of you, why immutable is coming here, ma? Why you are saying immutable here? This is a shallow copy I am saying. What way it is immutable, ma? Please understand, ma. Understand, dear students. Understand. So here I am saying, add the content. Immutability, there is no meaning here at this time. Add of Java, I am taking, right? S2 dot add of, I am taking that Django, the Django, I am writing here. Okay. S2 dot add of Java, S2 dot add of the Django. So see that what is happening. Print again S1, print again S1, print again S2, print again S2. See that whatever the value you are adding Java, whatever you are adding the Django, content is not reflecting to each other. Yes. No, it is an independent. Yes, ma, Priyanka, exactly. It is an independent. Modifications are independent. Shallow copy. Address is different, ma, Supriya. Yeah. Address is different and modifications are independent, obviously. So I hope that you are understanding the copy function. Copy function is understandable, you are. So example part, because wherever copy function is coming, just straightforward you think that, it is going to be straightforward you think that, it is nothing but shallow copy. It is nothing but shallow copy. So not a problem. We will go for coming to the point of it. Sunil Shahu, nothing ma. Sunil Shahu. Shallow copy means S1 dot copy. Total content of S1. Sunil Shahu, listen ma. S1 dot copy. Content of S1 copied into S2. S1 dot copy. Content of S1 copied into S2. Okay. Initially content is same content we are getting in even in S2 also. Shallow copy concept says that it is copied into S2 by creating a new memory space. New memory space means new memory address. So you got my values or I got your values. Both the contents are same in the beginning. Your address is different, my address is different. That is known as shallow copy. Deep copy means what? Same address, same content is there. Now, are you understanding, Sunil Shahu? These values, are you understanding, ma? Sunil, did you understand, student? Yeah. Okay. Let us, Sunil, start. Now start. Once different addresses are there, I am adding the data to whom? S1. I am adding the data to S2. Are they reflecting to each other? Are they modifying to each other? Sunil, answer ma. Are they modifying to each other? No. No, no, because your address is different, my address is different. Beginning, both of them are same, but they are going to be, yes, Ayushi, yes, ma, exactly, exactly, you got it. Already I was explained this mechanism. Print of S1, what is happening print of S1? It is going to contain, this is the set. S2, S2, this is the content. Set, this is the content. We got it. We got it. Set is going to be here. 30883984. This is the data what we got it. This is called independent to each other. Sunil, did you understand ma? Did you understand my dear student? This function is used for, Sunil, respond ma, respond please. Okay, good. This function is used for copying the content of one object into where another, copying the content of one set object into another set object, copying the one set object into another set object. That is nothing but implementing shallow copy, implementing shallow copy. Okay, fine. Sir, what is the syntax here? Set obj2 is equal to set obj1 dot copy. Set obj1 dot copy. So S1 data, S2 data. This is called a shallow copy. Why? Because this is the most important for us, shallow copy, because in every moment of it, compulsory question is coming, my dear students. Shallow copy, deep copy, difference is coming. Let me show you the deep copy once here. Let us watch it once. S1. Okay, let us take these small elements. This is called as S1. Okay. Print of S1. Student. Yeah. S1. This is called some data. We got it. Okay. S2 is equal to deep copy is with which operator? I forget. Deep copy. Priyanka, very good, ma. Priyanka, very good. Assignment operator. Super. Yes, ma. Sushmita, good. Supriya, good. So, Prashant, very good. All of them. Dheeraj Kumar, nice. All of them are saying assignment operator. Vijay, S1. I am saying that S1. S2 is equal to S1. What is this? Is called a deep copy. See that? S2. Print S2, my dear student. S2. Type of S2. Again S2 I am saying. So it is printed. 1968 it is printed. 1968 printed. Now, same address. So is it created one memory space or two memory spaces? All of you think and then say one memory space. Very good. Prashant Bison. Very good, ma. One memory space only created. One memory space only created. Excellent. So print. Now I am going to do some addition. Now S1 dot add of Django. I am going to say this one. Now tell me, because of S1 dot add of Django, what is added? Is it added to only S1 or S1 and S2? It is both. Excellent, ma. Yes. Right, ma. Very good. Beautiful. You are getting the answers like anything. This is what I am expecting from everybody. See, my dear student, S2, same thing is reflected, same memory space, same data. Both the objects are reflected. This is called a deep copy example. I can copy deep copy example here also. I'm going to give you the clarity on deep copy. So here I am going to say deep copy related example. Here I will give you deep copy examples. I am going to give you. So here students, understand My point here, of course, this is the data we have. This is the data we have. This is the value we have. S2, this is called a deep copy. Deep copy, I'm going to give you S2 of ID of this data. I got it. This data, I got it. Yes. Now Django, and this one is going to be done. So here I'm going to say the values are getting. So S2 here, I'm going to get it like this. So coming to the point back, this is the values I got it. Right. Vijay, thank you, mom. Thank you. So thank you, Vijay. Right. Coming to this point here, both the values are getting. This is related to what? Deep copy. This is called a shallow copy. Wherever there is a copy function, throughout your entire throughout your entire Python course in data science and in artificial intelligence, copy function you will use again and again. Copy function means shallow copy. A shallow copy, my dear student. Don't get confused. And already shallow copy, deep copy, separate concept I explained. Shallow copy techniques I explained. Deep copy example also I explained. Okay, students, this is related to copy function. Go to the next function is called remove function. I want to talk about it. Right? Right. Yes, ma. Nidhi. Definitely I will do it, ma. Definitely. Nidhi, I will show you because already one student was asked already. One student was asked. I will explain, ma. That also I will explain. Right, ma. Copying nested list. Definitely I will show you because you need to wait because I will explain set. Inside the set, I will show you list also. Inside the set, I will show you the tuple also. Okay, na? So first let me complete this area. Then I will show you. Not an issue. Okay, since you asked, if you want, I can show now itself. Not a problem. Let me go for the students once. Let me go for it. So both of them, let me show you. Even though it is too early, nothing. You will understand my points. You will understand automatically. Yes, students. Yeah, come on, ma. All of you should understand. S1 is equal to. This is my data. See, my dear student, this is a data we have. This is a data what we have. So I am having one more called L is equal to L is equal to how to add many values to S1. How to add many values to S1? This is the question what we have. That is the first question what we have. This is the first question. How to add multiple values to that? You want me to add in the form of list? You can add it, students. What is that? 10, 20, 30, 40. This is the one. For example, you take it. This is a list. How do you add it? S1 dot add of L1. You see. S1 dot add of L1. So what is happening, you see, you are trying to add these many number of values to this. Why? Because why this is not possible at this stage, not possible at this stage. It indicates L1 maintains insertion order. S1 will not maintain insertion order. Of course. Now see, yeah, I'm giving what is the meaning of unhashable type I am giving. Yes, ma. That's what I'm giving. Yeah, wait. I recognized. I recognized. I am explaining L1 only. Yeah, I wrote it. I'm trying to explain this unhashable part. I recognized L1. Intentionally I typed because to show you this word called unhashable. So, okay, let it be. So you take this part once again. 1 minute. So let us take this once again like this. S1, you see, this is the data S1. Print that S1 here, S1. Now you take it as this L1, you take it. L1, where is that L1? Like this, you take it. Yeah, L. Now you say, yes, dot add of this one. Now see that this only I am saying. Earlier, unhashable type it is saying. What I am trying to say is, you have to understand, my dear students, carefully. Unhashable list means what? It maintains insertion order. Set will not maintain insertion order. You are maintaining insertion order. I am maintaining insertion order. So you are maintaining insertion order. I am also maintaining insertion order. No problem. Both of them are compatible. You are not maintaining insertion order, I am maintaining insertion order. Both of them matching is not matching. That is unhashable mechanism we can call. Because this is also one small FAQ will come into the in the interview point of view. What is meant by unhashable mechanism? One property different from other properties. Definitely it is going to give you an error called unhashable. Okay. Next, T is equal to T. I'm taking tuple related kind of thing. Tuple related kind of thing. I'm taking like this. Now I'm taking S1 dot add of T. S1 dot add of T. You see that one? You see that T. Why it is going to be added here? Why it is going to be added here? Print of S1. Print of S1. You see the data here. You see carefully. This is called what you know? See, inside the set, you can go for what? Tuple only you can insert it. You cannot insert the list because list is maintaining insertion order plus it is going to be purely mutable. But of course, you have to remember certain things here. This is the immutability. Originally set belongs to immutable. Originally set belongs to immutable. And tuple is also immutable. Tuple is also immutable. They designed the set in such a way that immutable properties can be embedded. Immutable properties can be plugged together. Immutable properties can be clubbed together. Mutable properties cannot be clubbed with unordered elements. So in our overall sentences, if you are unable to catch me technically, people will ask you, can I add the list of elements to set? Impossible. Can I add the tuple of elements to set? You can add it. You can add it. Now, one more thing I can take it. S2 is equal to S2 is equal to. Now I am writing data science, D science, comma, AI, and then ML, machine learning, and DL, deep learning. I'm just adding. S1 dot add of S2, obviously, which is see that set. This is called set. S1 dot add of S2. This is called S1 is not adding to S2 is not adding to S1. S2 is not adding to S1. That means unhashable type means what? There are certain kind of elements. Of course, this is too early to discuss with you because you are continuously asking. I am giving this clarity because this explanation I will give you in my class separately. Because already we talked about a nested list, if you remember. Nested list, nested tuples, nested set. Inside the set, you can write only tuple only. You can write the tuple only. Inside the set, you cannot add what? List also you cannot add. Inside the set, yes, ma, that only I am saying. Sudarshan, that only. I will explain this because I said you must wait, but you did not wait. Continuously you are asking. I am trying to give you too early explanation. That's why you are getting little doubt about it. Generally, everybody will think that a set in a set is possible, they will think. But it is not possible. List in a list is possible. Tuple in a tuple is possible. But set in a set is not possible. Set in a set is not possible. Right, student? So it is too early. That's what I said. That's what I said. Wait, I said. But you are continuously asking, I'm trying to tell you. Inside the set, you can add only a tuple. You cannot add the set. You cannot add the list. For that, you need some more explanation to be given in the class. Some more explanation I need to give in the class. Then only you can understand. Because at this point of time, you have to see this part only. You have to remember to understand that I need to go for some more explanation in the further classes. Right? That's what, ma. That's what. That's what I said in the class. Wait, I told. Because you are continuously asking, that's why I'm giving this type of area. Now see one more time here, if you don't mind, T1 is equal to, see my dear students, 10 comma, caviar. Now I'm saying inside that 10, 20, 30, inner tuple, Next I'm going to take it something like OUCET. OUCET. This is possible. Print of what? T1. You see tuple. Inner tuple is coming. Inner tuple is coming. You take once again L1 you take it. L1 you take it. Inside the L1 you say the list brackets here. Inside the list bracket what I am taking, this is a tuple. No problem at all. No problem at all. Print of L1. Print of L1. I got the data. Inside the tuple, inside the list, you can write what here? Tuple. One more time I can say inside the tuple, I can take list also. No problem. No problem, you can write it. Because these are the regularly asking question in interview point of view. T1 you see, inside the tuple, I am writing list also. Now next student I am asking you, I am asking you, you see I am writing set inside of it because I am going to give you this clarity for you. You see print of T1 inside the tuple I wrote what here? Set I wrote it. Set I wrote it. Now you see inside the L1 I am trying to write this element. Now see this carefully here. L1 you say it is happily possible. See that inside the set, list it is going to be applicable here. No problem here. Inside the list set can be possible, but inside the list, inside the set, what is not possible? Inside the set, what is not possible? List is not possible. Right? So this type of interchanging the data, I will explain separately. Are you understanding, ma? This is little confusion at this time, little confusion. That's why you must follow my sequence of explanation, students. So behind, since you are asking, if I try to divert my explanation, you will get a little confusion, you will get it. That's why I have the certain order of explanation. In that order, if I move forward, it will be smooth going for you. Okay, fine, students. So I will explain these things, nothing to worry. Shall I go in my order of explanation, students? Shall I go my smooth order where you can understand well? Yes. So right now, don't worry. I will explain them. Okay, dear students, don't worry about it. Now I am going for remove function now. Okay, everything I will explain, ma. Only thing is, permit me to go in the proper order of explanation so that you can get it everything in my class. Okay, right. Because in the beginning day only I told you, even micro level doubts, nano level doubts, I will address, I told you. Everything you can understand. There is no meaning of going, you are out of the understanding. I will explain everything for you, please. Right. Coming to the remove function I am going for. Let us coming back to students. I am going to give you the clarity. So L1 is equal to L1. Take some set here. This is my data. Take my data here. This is my data here. So coming to this point, this is the values we have. Print of S1. S is the data. Now I want to remove S1 dot remove. S1 dot remove of. Python I am saying. Python. S1 dot remove of Python. I am going to give you the clarity. Once if I say this, see that Python was removed. All elements of Python are unique. All elements of set are called unique. Unique means what? They are working like a keys. Keys are nothing but unique in nature, my dear students. Print of S1, which is going to give Python was removed. It is the data we have. Let us say one more time, 45.67. I'm going to give you the clarity. Print of S1, see that 45.67 removed. Once again, I will say remove off. I will say here, remove off. I'm going to say what is the value. Rosum, I will say rosum. Here. Now I got S1 is removed. Print of S1, only 10 is there. Now I will say 10 I am writing. 10, again it was removed. So print S1, empty set is coming. Now my dear student, once again I will rebuild my object here. S1 dot remove S1 dot remove of 1000 I am writing. Remove of 1000 I am writing 1000. Do you have 1000 in S1? Do you have 1000 in S1? Come on, students. No. When it was in list, what was the error name? When it was in list, what was the error name? Excellent, Amma. Excellent. Value error. Super. Super, students. Very good. Value error. But in the case of set, it is not a value error. It is not a, in the case of set, listen very carefully. In the case of set, it is not a value error. It is not a value error, but it is what? It is a key error. Super. Why? Because all elements of set are what? Unique. Unique elements are called what? Keys. Unique elements are called keys. See, my dear student, key error. Key error. The 1000 element is not there in where? Not there in S1. Not there in S1. That's why it is called an error. Which error, my dear students? Key error, you will get it. Now, my dear student, I will ask one question, ma. I will ask my question. So, set a dot, remove of 10. What is the answer? Set a dot, remove of 10. What is the answer, please? Kishore. Kishore, good. Come on, everybody. Yes, very good. Key error. Because such a 10 is not there in the set. This is the question is coming in interview point of view. When we call the remove function in the list, you will get a value error. When you call the remove function in set, there is a possibility of getting key error. See that, student? Key error is coming here. Ultimately, I'm going to give you the clarity on. Examples I'm going to give you. What are the examples here I'm going to give you, my dear students? Look at. Here I'm going to give you S1 here, got the data, print of S1, got the data, print of S1, got the data here. Print of S1, I'm getting this, remove of this one, set as removed, no more elements. S1 dot remove of this one, got the error. So here, got the error. S1 dot remove of 10, it is going to give you an error. Yes, students, please remove that. Yes, ma. How to remove a list? Inside list or set, please. See, ma. Simple that is. So you are coming asking this question. How we can remove list inside list or set, please, sir, please. See, what is the name? Sai Kiran, I already explained, ma. If you remember, I will ask this question to the students. See, you can also answer my question. See, my dear student. Pooja, very good, ma, using index. See, my dear student, you are asking this question. Print of L1. See, my dear student, Sai Kiran, 0th index, first index, this is called what? Set. Inside of this, you are using what? Set inside of the list. Which function we are using? L1 dot remove of this entire thing you can pass it. Removed. One more thing is called what? S1 dot pop of what? Pop of 0, 1, 2 I can say. 2 I can say. 2 I can say 2. So see that? Okay, 1 minute, ma. 2, it was removed. Sai Kiran, see, ma, it was removed. Sai Kiran, are you understanding, ma? Yeah. So like that you can remove. You can remove based on one more also. Already explained, ma, this one. Yeah. One more also you can explain. DEL, L1 of 2, I can say 0, 1, 2. You can remove like this also. See, Dell function also can be used. So once you remember our concept, you can remove everything. Okay, ma, okay. Sai Kiran, you missed that class. Okay, no problem. You download our notes, ma, so that you can understand that kind of thing. Okay, students, no problem. Now you have seen that how we removed it. Now see, students, this function is used for removing what? What we can say? Removing the element from the element. It is nothing but a key, I can say. Removing the element key from where? From set object. From set object. From set object. This function is used for removing the element or key from the set object. Okay. Now you see this function here, Seema Ramkumar. I'm not saying that index. Removing the element I am saying. Ramkumar, please understand, ma. I am not saying that there is an index. Am I specifying that based on index? Am I specifying based on index, my dear Ramkumar? Removing the element I am saying. Removing the element or key from the set object. Very clear, ma. If the element does not exist, if the element does not exist in which object? Set object. If the element does not exist in set object, if the element does not exist in the set object, what we can do? Ramkumar, when we want to remove the tuple from set, that only I am passing, na? Pass that entire tuple, I said, na? Pass that entire tuple of values. Pass the entire tuple of values. You can pass the entire tuple of values, I told you. So I told, if the element does not exist in the set object, then we get what error? Key error. Sir, what is the syntax, sir? Syntax I am going to give you. See the syntax. Set obj dot. What is this now? Remove of, what is it? Element. Set obj dot remove of element. So giving the clarity here, remove of this entire thing. So key element or what? Key, I can say. Yes, ma. Yes. Yeah, correct. So this is the done. So we are having key error and everything. I hope you are understanding about this kind of discussion. Are you understanding remove function, students? Yes. Right? Coming to the point of it, next discard function I want to explain. Discard function I am going to explain. Yeah. Yes, ma. Mrudula. Yes, Mrudula. Yes, ma, you are asking that. Fine. See, ma, Mrudula. Actually, as far as Python is concerned, you are asking this doubt. Very nice. I just want to read out so that everybody can understand this doubt. Sir, can we use list in place of arrays? Actually, this was a traditional programming in our industry. Yeah, time is up. Kratika, okay, ma. Okay, 10:54. Okay. In place of arrays, this is a traditional old programming. In place of now, in arrays part, we are getting nowadays, I told already in my class, in data science level, we are using NumPy, my dear students. I will explain NumPy, numerical Python, which is a new trend in the Python, which I am going to explain, which is a very important in data science. In data science, I'm going to explain this NumPy. I'm going to explain in our class of Python. Okay. So do you need to import array as array? Yes, I am going to explain, ma. I'm going to explain. And then do array will explain these concepts in the class. Yeah, definitely. This arrays is a old concept. New concept is what? NumPy. So arrays concept is a 1947 concept. Now, in the present trend, I'm going to use, this is very simple for me. Within 1 hour, I can explain this. But I want to explain NumPy, which is a modern trend. This is outdated. This is an outdated concept in the industry. We are using NumPy. Mrudula, some student name I know. I don't know what is the name, ma. So I hope Mrudula. Yes, ma. Are you understanding Mrudula? Yeah, I will explain, ma. I will explain like anything for you. Don't worry. Okay. Time is up, student. It is at 10:55. Tomorrow class, when I come back, I will go for Ajay Kumar. I will intimate, ma, when the Django will start. I will intimate. Don't worry. I will intimate to you. Okay. Thank you. Good day. I will continue this discussion in the next session, Ma. I will continue this explanation in the next class. A Discord function, I will explain in the next class. Okay? Don't worry. Thank you. Good day. All the best.